Good morning, students. Today's topic is C sharp string. All right, I hope all concerned students are joined. Okay, so can anyone confirm me that getting my screen and my voice too? Dipanshu, getting my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so what C sharp string is? Okay, I mean, see, string is a collection of characters from beginning of C programming. See, in C sharp, we don't have something new. I mean, little bit some new concept is there, but some common concept are shared. Just we do in C, C++, Java, but here we have to learn the way of writing, which changed by the Microsoft in C sharp. All right. Now, so according to syllabus, we are here, and positively we are binding the syllabus on tomorrow. On Sunday we have a class. All right. Now, first of all, what is a string? A C, in C sharp, a string is a series of character. We can say it's a series of characters, or it's a collection of character that is used to represent a text. Okay, or we can say a string. It is can be a character, a word, a long passage sounded with the double quotes. Okay, so keep in mind any string you are creating, we have to put that string in a double quotes. Okay, the following are the string literals. Literals are the values assigned to any variable. So what value you can assign the particular variable, string variable, as first one as string. It is a string. You can see it is a character, it is a word, it is a line. Okay, in fact you can also use the passage over here. Okay, now C sharp provides a string data type to store string literals. A variable of a string type can be declared and assigning a string literals as shown below. So what I'm doing, the data type is explicitly string. You can write string string ch equal to s. So its compiler came to know that this is a string variable. All right, and it can be put in double quotes. All right, string ch, string word, string text, all have the type of string. All right. Now, the maximum size of a string object is 2 GB. Means it is defined, but practically no one put the size of this one, particular variable size of this one, or about the 1 billion characters. That is the maximum size defined by the Microsoft. However, practically it will be less depending upon the CPU and the memory of computer. There are two ways to declare string variable. First of all, system.string class and using the string keyword. Okay, so first you can see here string data type, the string keyword, and second one s capital is there. So the first one is a data type and second one is system.string class. Okay, this class contain various methods we will discuss in this session later on. So keep in mind, if you want to create this kind of a string, you can either choose this way or use this way. Everything explained in the comments. Uses system.string class. Okay, so what is the advantage of declare or using the system.string class? We can use the library methods just like a concatenate, just like a trim, etc. Okay, and one more thing, a string is immutable. Once you assign the string value to a string, so you cannot change. Instead we can create a different variable with modified value. All right, so keep in mind, strings are the immutable, means you cannot change the value once you assign the variable. In C sharp, a string is a collection of array of characters. So string can be created using a char array or access like char array. So you can check this one. Rather than we taking a string explicitly, I am initializing the character array. Char array type. This is one dimensional. Chars and then curly braces. The array is initialized with the curly braces. Then a single quote. I put a single characters. Okay. So in C sharp, keep in mind single quotes stand for a single characters and double quotes stand for the string. In a string, you have a single character, but in single quotes, you must always have the single character. Okay, now what happened, I am creating a new variable string str equal to new string chars. So I am clubbing all the characters and creating a new string variable over here. Similarly, this is a way of using string data type, and second way I am using system.string class. Okay, new keyword is for we are allocating these memory, this clubbing memory of our characters as a string. All right. Now, if you want to traverse this one, char c in str1, so I iterate one by one. Okay, it will print me one by one characters and give me over here, and c will contain the value of each character. So I already told you, for each loop is used for getting directly value. It's not headache to maintain index over here. You directly get the value one by one from the collection. Collection may be arrays, list, etc. Now, the first method, string concatenation. Not method, it's a operator, just like a plus operator is used for numeric addition, and string concatenation means you can append a string over here. A C sharp string is immutable. Keep in mind, this is very important thing. This is immutable. It means it is a read only and cannot be changeable once created in memory. All right. Each time you concatenate a string, the .NET CLR, what is CLR? Common Language Runtime, will create a new memory location for the concatenated strings. Means you are concatenating the string, appending the string. So appended string will occupy or go on new memory location. Okay, check this one. String name, we have one, two, three, and four. Four different string, and we are merging all. We are appending all and allocating a new one name. Then again the first name James, last name Bonds, code this one. The again agent Mr. First name, last name, and code equal to code. So keep in mind this plus operator, append operator, this is used for the string append. Alright. And by this way you can do append the multiple string, because sometimes they is necessary, we have to merge the string data to make this thing meaningful. Okay, so here the meaningful is that we are storing any agent information with the Mr. Name could be different, what is initialized by over here, last name could be there, and code will be there. Okay, so this is the way you can see the plus operator. All right. Now the first library method, we have many methods. Some of them I am elaborating over here, rest of the thing I will give the homework. All right. Now, C sharp compare method is used to compare the first string with the second string lexicographically. Okay, it returns an integer value. If both strings are equal, it returns zero. Okay, if you remember C library strcmp, the method strcmp method returns zero. If the first string is greater than second string, it return one. Else the it return the minus one. So basically, it works on the ASCII value. If the ASCII value one by one character is match, so it will give you this thing over here. In C, the strcmp method return you the difference of ASCII value. But here, if the first string is greater in the sense of ASCII value, so it return one, other it return minus one. Let's see over here. See, here we have example. First string contain hello, second hello, third C sharp, and fourth mellow. Okay, so I'm comparing s1 with s2. See, s1 and s2 contain the hello hello. Okay, so it returning the 0, first one returning the 0. Now I'm comparing s2 with s3. What is my s2? Hello. With s3 C sharp. So check the first character, a b c d e f g h. So h have the higher ASCII value than the c. So first character match, and it found that it is a greater. S2 is greater because the ASCII value of H is greater than the ASCII value of C. So it is returning the 1. The next case, S3, sorry, C sharp with mellow, S3 with S4. So M is greater than C sharp. So in that case, I mean, last one is greater, greater means ASCII value is greater. So it is returning minus 1. So everything is based on the ASCII value. Okay, so if you want to see the ASCII value, go to Google and type the ASCII value of character, you find over there. All right. Now, so first one is compare. Second is concat. What concat do? The C sharp concat method is used to concat the multiple string object. It return the concatenated string. There are many overload method of concat. But see here, first one says hello, second one says C sharp, So we take a string dot concat s1 comma s2. So it will give you the output hello and this one. Keep in mind I put some space after hello. So the space is put it over here. Okay. Otherwise space will be eliminated. So simple method is here. Then contains C sharp string contain method. So what it do? C sharp contain method is used to return the value indicating whether the specified substring occur within string or not. Means the given string we are getting a substring. Okay. So in long string, if we see small string is there or not, so we will use the contain method. If the specified substring is found in the string, it return true. Otherwise, it return the false. So in hello, we have second string he, and hi. So I am checking S1 contains the S2 means hello contain the he, so it is written true, definitely good. And again S1 contain the S3, that is hi, definitely no, so it is returning the false. All right, very simple method there. Do it on Visual Studio and you can more clarity of vision. Okay, but in a example when examination you have to write the full program. Okay. Now, string copy. What string copy method do? It create a new instance of string with the same value at the specified string. It is a static method of the string class. Its return type is string. Check this one. I have this one. See, I am not directly manipulate the string value because it is immutable. Okay. So string dot copy of s1 means create a copy of this one and allocate in s2. So what you have the s1 you have in S2, but both pointing a different memory location. All right, next one, end with. Okay, the C sharp end with method is used to check whether the specified string match the end of the string or not. The specified string found at the end of the string, it return true, otherwise false. So we have to see what is the ending characters of a particular string, just like hello. I check, I take in one string double hello of hello and C sharp. So I check S1 and with S2, obviously true because the last three characters I pick put in new string and then I am matching with. Again I am checking the C sharp. So no, so not contains, so it is returning the false one. Alright. Now equal. The C sharp equal method is used to check whether two specified string object have the same value or not. Okay, if both string have the same value, it return true, otherwise false. In other word, it used to compare two string on the basis of content. Okay, we check this one. Hello hello, true. Hello bye, false. Okay, so keep in mind these are the all library methods which save or ease your time. Then insert. C sharp insert method is used to insert the specified string at the specified index. You have to mention over here string, what string you want to insert and what index you want to insert. The index number start from the zero, means the predefined string index, keep in mind always start from zero and goes to length minus one. After inserting the specified string, it return the new modified string. Check this one. We have this kind of a string, and in S1 I want to insert the dash on the fifth location. Mind this, we have the space between hello and C sharp. All right. So on fifth location, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. On fifth you have space. So what happened? On space you have dash and the space shifted to left side. Okay. So you got the modified string. You inserted a dash sign over here. Okay, but it is not replacing the space, it is just shifting the space to left and occupying and inserting a new character. So when you're inserting something, so length of a string will be increased. All right, we are not replacing, we are inserting over here. Now join. The C sharp join method is used to concatenate the element of an array using the specified separator between each element. C sharp join method is used to concatenate the element of array, means we are joining, we are merging the thing using the specified separator between each element. Means if you are joining and if you want that particular separator, means delimiter, the technical word delimiter will be there, so you can use this one. So here I have string array. On particular index we have multiple string, not character. Hello C sharp by Java point. Okay, so what we're doing, we are getting a join, string dot join, take separator and then a string, and then we print this thing, because I'm putting my s1 into s3, so I'm printing the s3 over here. So hello delimiter, again next string delimiter, delimiter. So joining will shows you, even the best way, if you don't want to show your delimiter, put the space. Space is also a valid delimiter. Okay, so your perfectly line is prepared with the space between the words. Then remove. The C sharp remove method is used to get a new string after removing all the characters from the specified beginning till given length. C sharp remove method is used to get a new string after removing all the characters from the specified beginning index till a given length. Means you can remove the particular character from a specified index. If the length is not specified, it remove all the character after the beginning space. So here my string is given over here, and I am removing after 2. I am removing after 2 and allocating remaining character over here. So on 2 onwards, on 0th we have H, on 1 we have E, on 2 we have L, L, O and C sharp. Okay, so from L, L, O and C sharp all is being removed till last. Okay, because we are not specifying up to where we have to remove. So when you don't have the end limit, so it will remove till end. Okay, and give you the remaining characters what you have. So this, here I elaborate some 7 to 8 predefined method. String chapter contain this kind of method, a wide versatility. And now we have the homework for you. Okay, what homework? You have to find these all kind of methods which are used in C sharp. All right, and then you have to note down your notebook. Again, do practical on Visual Studio. All right, these are various kind of method. I mean, if you guys aware of these one, I mean functionality of these ones, so you are requested to do these things. Kindly go these three references. Bala Goswami book is mandatory, and you can find this book on Google Drive. I mean Google Classroom. We opt over here. So on Sunday we have also lecture. So keep your valuable time. Give your valuable time to me. Okay, because students not attending the class, it means they have valuable time. So let me take the attendance. Tomorrow onwards I am not allowing any latecomers in the class. Okay, if you out of the class, so you can keep out of the class. And those who are not attending the class, advised to attend the class, because I don't think so any issue to attend the online classes, because everyone have a good speed. If say I have to good speed, I can't understand this thing, because even Geo also giving the good speed to attend the Google Meet. All right. Thank you so much, dear.